in your household, siblings, when I say that word, you think about stealing clothes, fighting, arguing, bratty brothers, bossy sisters, whatever it looked like for your family. I want you to stop, because there is a different way. And I want to introduce that to you and create a whole new mindset around the way you raise your kids. Hi, I'm Nancy Marie Peterson, and I want to share what we did as a family that completely transformed the way my kids love, view, accept, interact with each other. Now, I'm not saying I did everything right, and I'm not saying they never fight. That's not true. They did. They argued. We went through it. We're a normal family. But there were some things that we did that made a huge difference in the unity within the sibling relationship. So one of the main things that I think we did, there's two things, but one of them was proactively. We created space where they had memories and fun times. If the only time they have fun is outside with their friends and not with their siblings, you're doing something wrong. You want to create a home that is fun and memories are made. And so we did that on our vacations. A lot of times families will bring extras on the vacations. We didn't do that. We only took our family. So our kids could learn how to have fun together and create these memories. We went to Disneyland together. We did camping together. We did all the way across the UA trip together. We lived together in an RV. So my kids have some not really traumatizing, but they had some harder experiences and some amazing fun experiences. But you build that unity and you build that excitement and you build that because they have a foundation that they all remember and love and have that same memory. So that's one of the things we did. And the other one is being more proactive. So in our household, sibling rivalry was not an option. It's non-negotiable. We do not fight with our siblings in this house. Now, did they fight? Yes, but it wasn't very often because we treated it like this is a non-negotiable. We don't argue. We don't do this. This isn't how a Peterson acts. We would constantly speak life into their relationship. You are so lucky to have a sister so close in age. You're so lucky to have a big sister. Man, everybody would wish they had a little brother like you did. Or to the little brother, man, you have such an amazing big sister. She is so good. She loves you. You just constantly are speaking life into those relationships, and they see that. And you want to pour into that and you want to change it. If the little brother is being bratty, you need to set him aside and go, hey, that's not how we act. That's not okay. You need to redirect that behavior. If the older sister is being bossy and whatever, then you need to say, hey, that's not how you want to be seen, and pull her aside and talk to her about it. But it's creating an atmosphere within the home of what is accepted and what isn't. What you expect is what you're going to accept. So if you expect arguing, you're going to accept arguing. But if you say, no, that's not how this family goes, then that will follow through with the way they treat each other. When they were younger and they would fight, I made them separate and go into separate rooms, and they hated it. So it worked like a charm, but find ways to unify your family. Find ways to bond them, but also find ways to speak life into each other and to make moments where you have fun. So whether it's vacations and game nights and runs to making ice cream or cooking together as a family or campouts in the backyard, create those moments and then create an atmosphere where love, peace, patience, kindness, all the fruit of the Spirit is grown in this sibling relationship. Because what I'm reaping today is I'm watching my big kids pour into their siblings. The girls, the sisters pour into each other and call each other and encourage one another and call out each other. My 25-year-old son will speak into my 18-year-old daughter. So it's not the girls, it's this dynamics within the relationship. And my son has been raising support as a missionary, and his sisters support it. I mean, the little brother who, that made some money doing a little act, he donated some money to his older siblings who are missionaries. So it is this, I'm getting to now reap what I was constantly sitting on them on, constantly speaking life into, constantly expecting this kindness. And now I get to reap those benefits. So mama, do not grow weary. You will reap what you sow. If you sow into your kids, loving, being kind to each other, you will get that out. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's a walk in the park, and depending on where you are in your parenting and how long this has gone on will determine how long it takes you to get out of it, but you can change the direction of your family. So start today. If you need to apologize and say, hey, we haven't done this right, we're going to be a family that loves, this is how we treat each other. Because if all that doesn't start in the home, being kind, patient, it's a character development. It's not just a sibling, that's just how they treat their sibling. know it's a character trait within them, and you want to guide that to show God's love. So, mama, as always, be intentional with your family. Be intentional with those sibling relationships, the way the brothers and sisters within your family unit love and project to each other and speak life to each other. It does pay off. It is worth it. As always, be intentional. What you reap is what you'll sow. So if you want kids who later on in life will want to be together and have this great experience, then you build that foundation now. You can do this, Mom. It's possible. If I can do it with 6 kids, and they are diverse kids, they are so not even close to the same personalities. If I can do it, you can do it. So let's parent this mindset and let's change the trajectory of our families. All right, until next time.